time to rebuttal now about Saladin's argument.
Well, I don't believe just by talking to your kids and talking to like the students that it change them, because some students just got the mindset they gonna do what they want to do no matter who tells them wrong or whatnot, because they all caught up in the gang life and they caught up with stuff that's happening outside of school.
They are all students are caught up in gang life?
Some like students is like caught up, like students that are caught up, they ain't gonna listen to their parents because they already like in trouble and stuff. And they gonna listen to what their parents gotta say. They think their parents trying to tell them the wrong thing to do.
Okay. All right. Good. Saladin?
Well, as he states that children will not listen to their parents' stuff, I don't think that's true, because it's how you were brought up that you listen to your parents. Like Amore said, I listen to my mother and my father, and it's your choice not to listen to your parents and what you want to do in life. If you want to go to school and be bad or not, but if you're raised not to do that, not to do such things, I don't feel the need to go to school and commit crimes such as shooting somebody or stabbing somebody.
Okay. Terrence, what would you like to say to that? Anything?
Well, I believe it is a lot of students that's going to go home and listen to their parents, but on the other hand, there's still a whole lot of students that ain't going to listen to their parents. And they're going to still do what they want to do, and they'll probably end up in prison one day.
What kind of statistical data do you have that students that do that end up in prison?
I didn't get
Didn't have that. Okay. All right. That would have been a good statistic to have. Saladin, this is your final rebuttal. Do you care to rebuttal?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've won?
I ain't really get what he just said.
Exactly. So would you like to recite what he said? What you said?
I was saying that there are students that's going students and children that go home and listen to their parents, but it's still like the other half, they ain't gonna listen to their parents, and they gonna still be out in the streets and come to school and start fights and do what they want to do.
Okay. All right, Saladin.
Well, as he stated that half of the students may listen to their parents and half of the other students may not listen to their parents.
And that's just a situation. That's not statistics.
Yeah, that's his opinion. That's his opinion. And I got statistics that say only 7% nationwide students bring weapons to school and commit violence, and that's not 7%. That's not a large number to actually say half of students around the world want to commit violence in school, because that's not right.
Right. He's got the statistical data to back up what he's saying. Would you like to? Seriously, he's winning here at this point. What would you like to say as your final remark? No? Do you concede? In your argument? Interesting. Okay, we have a question here from Shannon. Is it an educational question?
Yes.
Okay.
See, my here fellow Saladin said he listens to his parents and do what he's supposed to do. Why are you in here?
That's not having to do anything with school violence.
That
has nothing to do with school violence.
I would answer it, though.
You don't have to.
Well, as he stated, I'm in here because it's not involving school. I didn't get in trouble in school very often. It's a mistake that I made outside of school that got me in here, following peer pressure and engaging in drugs. Drugs is basically my influence while I'm in here, so that has nothing to do with school violence at all.
Okay. All right. We have two more questions here. Two more.
I got one.
And Amore's got one. Okay. All right. And then this is going to conclude it. All right. Amore, go ahead. And then Jason. And then DJ.
Well, I got one for Saladin and Tish. My first one for Saladin. Like you said, you listen to your parents, but like we said, some students got their own mind frame and stuff like that. But like you said, your statistics said 7% bring weapons and guns to school. But like, can you tell me what, like, basically, are they sure it's 7%, or are they just going on by what's happening and stuff like that or whatever? Do you know, like, what's the other percent? What the other students do? Like,
interesting.
Well, I got more facts on my sheet that they don't state, like, it's an unknown number. What is sent to the Congress or reported to the government that the stuff that goes on in school. So we actually don't really, the number probably is more, is bigger than 7%, but they don't state that. So I'm just going off of my statistics. They're saying 7% is nationwide.
Spoken like a true politician. All right, Terrence, anything you'd like to say to that?
He's on hush mode.
Got it? Okay, he's on hush mode. All right, Jason, I said you were next.
This is to Dean. You said you're a person that listens to what your parents have to say, but we all know there are other students out there that pretty much don't listen to anybody but themselves. What are you going to do with those students that won't listen to their parents?
Good argument.
Because if they won't listen to their parents, what makes you think they're going to listen to somebody in a class or a teacher?
Okay. That's really good.
As Jason stated, that you don't listen to your parents, well, that's your choice. And if you're not going to listen to your parents, you're going to listen to the authority. Because if you're not listening to parents, you're going to go to jail. So I advise students out there to listen to your parents before you won't have to listen to the authority and be in jail locked up and them becoming your parents.
All right, DJ was next. Go ahead, DJ. Let's let DJ state this.
Like, and you said that America is going to bring metal detectors. Do you really think the government is going to pay for that? I mean, the economy is hard. It's already a recession. So why would they spend time alone trying to deal with somebody else's situation when they have to worry about themselves? And to just...
I don't know that Saladin can answer that, can you? Okay.
I'll answer that like this.
And then Miss Bowen?
I'm not a parent, but we have teachers in here that are parents. So why would you not want to pay extra money for your child to have safety in school?
Exactly.
For them, for a metal detector will prevent any metal, guns, knives, screwdrivers to come into that school. There's no other way you can get around that metal detector. So if I was a parent, I would want my child to be safe going to school. So I would pay extra taxes, however that come about to get this extra money for the metal detectors.
Amen. That's what I feel like. You need to get out the reg and watch the forehead here. All right, Miss Bowen has had something from 2 statements ago.
I guess this is my question from a school point of view, and it's kind of 2 questions. Is there something, and I agree with what y'all are saying, is there something maybe that can be started at the elementary level that maybe can hopefully prevent some of these ways of thinking? And then do you think a lot of this stems from bullying, even at a younger age up until, you see it a lot in middle school. So is there something that you feel like a program or something that we can start at an early age, and you think bullying is the result of some of this school violence?
Well, I answer this one. I ain't have enough time to go through my notes, but I had that, like, if you develop more mentoring programs